Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday. It is April 6th. We start the Intuitive Guidance course tonight. I'm so excited. If you have registered and you're ready to go, I'm very excited. There are still seats available. The doors will close at 6 p.m. That is what I got going on today. So thank you for those of you who joined me on that very frustrating Tarot Tuesday last night. And actually, Krista put in the comments that I was stressed, and she was absolutely right. It was a very, sometimes days take off on you, and yesterday took off on me. It wasn't the day that I had planned. I was where I needed to be, but it was not where I had planned myself to be. So it was very stressful. So that being said, I'm going to have to be more careful. Probably would have been good to reschedule last night versus powering through. But I do feel like the messages that came through were important. So, it ends up being what it is. So I apologize for looking tired today. I've had a shower. I do have to do hair and makeup because I have to do a photo later. So I wanted to jump on before I did hair and makeup because that's going to take me at least another hour and a half. And I didn't want to wait. I wanted to be here with you this morning because I didn't get to be here with you yesterday. And last night was, again, not my normal. So I apologize for those of you who didn't get a reading. I apologize for not being able to be there the whole hour. I apologize. All right, so let's dig into this today and see where the message takes us today. So I think I'm gonna use the cards I was using last night, the Radleigh Valentine angel messages, because I feel like that's what we need today, are messages from the angels, that connection. I actually did a beautiful meditation for myself this morning. I'm actually working on being certified in the compassion key. And I did some compassion work on myself this morning, and I really felt like it's really making a difference. Really allowing myself the space and grace that I need as I heal those old wounds, those old traumas and dramas. So, oh, thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you. Yes, it's always a new day. Whew. So, working on myself, working change. Change is what I feel like we're all going through. As you can tell, my throat chakra had some work this morning. So if you're feeling like you're going through it, just know that you're not alone. That the energy right now is a lot, especially in the next 3 months. A lot of downloads are happening. Solar storms are going on. So if your sleeping pattern is off, that is happening. I was in a meeting last night and that came up. So that's going on. And then, there's a lot of light activation happening, and we've got an eclipse coming up this month. So now that we're coming in we're on the other side of the new moon, coming into, not there yet, but coming into this full moon that's coming up. Energies are going to be a lot this month, in the next few weeks. So take the time you need, the rest you need, the water you need, the exercise you need, the eating good vibrational foods that you need, whatever you need. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Because we're going through it. And then people are going through changes, and some of us are going through big, massive shifts in our life that are affecting, not just our internal, but it's being reflected in our external. So many people are, changing relationships, changing careers, changing jobs, changing situations. Just a lot of big shifts are happening, and for many people, it may be unexpected. For many people, it may not be. It just depends on where you are in your life experience at this time, and to honor it and to honor what you're going through. And I'm going through shifts. I'm going through massive shifts. I'm trying to honor it myself. And so I need to, please pray for me. I need to start packing. I need to start packing again. It's been a rough few years. I've not been able to settle. Wow, I'm getting emotional. I thought 5 years ago I was settled for a while, and I was planning on being settled for a while, and that did not happen. And ever since, it's been just one thing after another. And when I got this place, I was very excited about it. It was light, it was airy, it was big enough for me to work from home. I really, really, really loved being here, and that changed. And so now I'm shifting into a new place, and it's going to be good. I like it. It's going to be on a quiet street, but it's change, and change. I don't know. I guess I don't know what I'm feeling. Wow, I don't know why I got so emotional, guys. Yeah, I'm feeling the shifts with you. You're not alone. Good morning, Natalia. Good morning, Barry. Good morning, Mandy. Whew, okay, guys, really emotional today. Not really sure. Krista, I think that's what it is. I know it's going to be good, but it's a big change. And I think because there's so many people around me that are changing, I'm feeling their fear around the changes, and I think that's what I'm also picking up on. So this isn't all just my own emotion. So, all right, let's pull these cards. Let's pull these cards. I think a part of me is a little angry. I think I am a little angry that I got dumped out of this place because I really, really love being here. Whew, yeah, new beginnings. Definitely new beginnings. Definitely new beginnings are out there for us. And so whoever you are, whatever you're changing, whatever the new beginning is, yeah, let's hold space for each other. Let's hold space for each other. Oh, thanks, Jacqueline. All right, so one card came out, two cards came out. Let's see what else we got going on here. 3, 4, 5. All right. Oh, I love it. Spirits with us. Always. The star card. Inspiration, fulfillment, and faith. Yeah, wow, there it is. We just have to have faith. We're being inspired. We're definitely coming into balance, coming into fulfillment. But it is about staying faithful. It is about staying faithful, staying in the positive shifts, knowing that they're positive. They're shifts. They're positive. I'm glad I didn't put my makeup on yet, guys. All right. So it is about staying in the faith. And, I did some meditation this morning. I did some benevolent asking. So if you've been following me for a while, you know that I put up Tom T. Moore, The Angel Way, he wrote. And it's all about partnering with your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters. And he focuses on the angels. And the angels, the angelic realm, the higher vibrational frequencies, they will not just kind of swoop in. We came into this life experience to have free will, so we have to invite them. We have to invoke them. And so I did a lot of invocation this morning, requesting most benevolent outcomes for many different areas of my life. And I would encourage you to also do that if you're really going through it, to make sure that you're partnering with your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters, because they do have your back. So yes, it is a time of sitting down. It is a time of getting in control of your physical space, your material world, being frugal, taking care of what you need. There it is, a 4-4 last night. 444 came out. So the angel message, numerology 4-4 is coming out for us today. And you could actually say this is the 4 of Earth. So it's 444 again. Awesome, Mandy. Good morning, Dorothy. Yeah, so we're coming into balance. Things are arriving, showing up, coming into our experience to give us the blessings, the abundance, the support. Water is very much a life-giving force. You can survive without food much longer than you can survive without water, because water is the life-giving force. So I love that, this is showing up for us today, saying that they're coming in, they are giving us what it is we need, and all we have to do is sit down and just accept it, receive it, believe it. Don't strive, don't drive, don't try to force anything, but really getting into connection with knowing that everything is showing up when it is supposed to. And the King of Earth is coming, saying, yeah, very grounded area, very grounded energy coming in behind this to help us feel safe and supported. to know that our objective is respected. And if you aren't getting respect from other people around you for choices and decisions that you make, that's okay. As long as you're respecting yourself, as long as you're doing everything from your heart space and your own energetic signature to know that you are loved and supported, and everything you have. Like, I love this card because it says knowledgeable. Yeah, you have all the knowledge that you need. You have all the wisdom that you need. It's just about getting in grounded and getting into connection with it so that you can feel, see, and know the life-giving force that is coming for you into your experience. Yeah, so wherever you're feeling bad, wherever you're feeling afraid, wherever you're feeling fearful, just get into forgiveness, and keep allowing the healing energy, keep asking for the healing energy, and just don't buy into any sorrow. Don't buy into any pain, just to feel it and move through it. Know that you're feeling angry, know that you're feeling upset or scared, and just allow that feeling, and then move through it. And then, okay, now I'm going to go do something joyful. Now I'm going to go do something to uplift my mood, because I can't stay in that negative feeling, or I'm going to negatively impact my own energy and my own experiences and my own manifestation. And we don't want to do that. We want to get into manifesting everything that is for us. So for those of you who are in confusion, who are in indecision, who are trying to avoid making the tough choices and decisions because maybe that's your old MO, maybe that's how your old story is. If I just avoid it, if I just wait for whatever happens, then you end up being in a place you don't want to be. So this Two of Air, I would say absolutely make that choice. Look at that. He's got those paths right in front of him. Make the choice. Don't stay standing on the road that isn't getting you anywhere. Awesome. Very awesome. All right. Let's get some advice to go with these messages. Whew. All right. Be right back. Let's get some advice. The angels are in the house today. What I will say about making a choice, not making a choice is a choice. It really is. Not making a choice is a choice to let yourself down, is a choice to take whatever's given to you. And chances are it's going to be whatever's on the bottom of the pile. It's not going to be what you want. So really look at, where does each choice, where does each road take you? So if you look down the road and where does the where is the end point? What if you make choice A? Where will that lead you? What will you have at the end? If you take choice B, what are the possibilities? Where will that lead you? What will you have at the end? And sometimes all you can do is look at the possibility of something. And then it just takes me back to having the faith. Having the faith that you're making the choice that's taking you to the possibility with the most energy, or with the most desire, or with the most planning, with the most knowledge. But make that choice from that very empowered place. Don't sit on the fence and wait for the universe to just show up and give you whatever BS gets thrown in your path. That is letting yourself down. One of the hardest parts of making a choice is making the choice. Once you make it, then you know what you can do. Then you know what the road is. You know what obstacles or challenges will be in your way. You know what resources will be in your coming. You know what opportunities are possibly coming your way. Like, there's a plan. Like, once you make the choice, you can then make the plan. Until you make the choice, you can't make the plan. So the hardest part is making the choice. The hardest part. So courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is doing it despite the fear. I'm going to walk through the fear. I'm going to say, okay, fear, I feel ya. Boy, this is uncomfortable. My body's shaking. My voice is quivering. But I have to say what I need to say, or I have to do what I have to do. I got to walk through it. I got to feel through it. I got to know that it's here, and I got to go anyway. That's courage. I was watching the Grammys the other night, and they had a production person come out and give an introduction to one of the performers. And her microphone was just a shaking. I mean, it was vibrating in her hand. She was so nervous. You could see it. But her voice and her demeanor, she was delivering that introduction. If you had been listening to her, you would have known how nervous she was. But watching her and that microphone just shake like nobody's business, that was the embodiment of courage. She was doing it despite the fear. That's what you're being asked to do. That's what you're being asked to do in this energy. Don't let the old fear, the old story, the old unworthiness, the old powerlessness, the old feelings hold you back. That's not who you are anymore. It's about staying in the flow, knowing that you're supported. Have the faith that everything is working out for your highest and greatest good. And partner with your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters. And really, praying is the asking, meditating is the receiving. I was actually on the Lightworkers Connection Circle with Sheila Tillich last night, and she did a beautiful teaching on sitting in the presence. So I would invite you, if you've not joined the Lightworkers Connection Circle, please do. You can go to SheilaTillich.com, and it's in her events. It's free. It's twice a month. We get on a Zoom meeting from all over the country and world, and we meet with each other, Lightworkers, going through it, and whatever part of your journey you're on. And she talked about it last night, just sitting in presence. 3 minutes. And ask, what do I need to know right now, today? And then if you get an answer and you're not sure what to do with it, ask for more. How do I take the next step? What do I need to do? Whew, okay. So yes, sometimes you have to fill up your own cup. All right. Yeah, there it is. Validation of what's going on here. You're going through transformation. You're going through transformation. I'm not going to read the whole part of the book, but they showed me in my third eye so in this book there's your message, and then there's another part that is the extended message, and they showed me the extended message for this part of this card. So I'm going to just read the extended message for this card. I feel like that's what I'm being drawn to. When this card appears, angels are acknowledging the emotional and physical transformations that have taken place in your life. They can see more clearly now that you have released the old and fussy thoughts and situations. There's a feeling of renewal now, and you're moving into a space where you are more comfortable than ever with who you are. You have a spark of splendor burning in the depths of your being, and this spark is creating positive and loving experiences for you now. It's time to enjoy the benefits of your commitment to your growth. Boom. Boom. Mic drop, right? Mic drop. Good morning, Stacy. Good morning. Hey, Selena, welcome. So this is a daily message. I do this pretty much every weekday. And so Tarot Tuesday was last night, but if you watch the replay, you'll get a hint about when I'm going live again. Because I did tell everyone on the recording or the live a secret. So there may be a pop-up at the end of this week, just because it was such a frustrating, short, quick. So anyway, good morning, Amy. All right, Amy, I feel like it's been a minute. Welcome. Wow. All right. I love how those of you who have been with me for a while pop back on. So let's since we've been talking about the angels and getting in connection with them, let's grab one to see who wants to come in and support us today. So who wants to come in and support this message and us today that we can invoke and call on? Whew. Archangel Muriel, all that you are. Look at that. I love it. See if we can get that card. I don't think I can get how beautiful this card is in this lighting. I've noticed my lighting is a little funky lately, so I think that's probably my next purchase or my next investment. So just know, guys, that when you do donate to Tarot Tuesday, I do use that money for like the work. All right, so all that you are, Archangel Muriel. Whew. So you can invoke her today. Invoke her when you're feeling like you need courage. All right, and let's just get a little bit about Archangel Muriel, because I am not as schooled in the different archangels as I could be. Definitely, yeah. So the first thing I read, she's associated with the astrology sign of Cancer. So there's emotion right there. There's water right there. Oh my gosh. So Archangel Muriel is coming in, and we were talking about water. Yes. So she is known to connect with people for emotional and spiritual. Yeah, gentle and compassionate Archangel Muriel comes to the aid of all who call upon her. So invoke her. She is best known for her special connection with those who are empathic or those who struggle with their emotions. Yeah, call on her to help you. She's depicted as female. When Muriel is near, you are likely to catch the subtle yet unmistakable aroma of flowers. Whew, she's the patron. She's the patron archangel of empaths and those who are highly intuitive. Those who form a special connection with Archangel Muriel are sure to develop strong powers of intuition. Oh my gosh, I'm totally I'm going to be invoking her and really talking about her in the intuitive guidance course coming up. Yeah, because all of you are tapping into your intuition, and for some of you, maybe even really first time in this way. The intuitive guidance course really is for the people who are just kind of coming into their connection with spirit. So yeah, maybe we'll talk about Archangel Muriel. Because that's good to have someone on your side that can help you, especially those of us who are empathic and picking up on people's emotions. So the emotion that I displayed earlier today, I think some of it was mine, but I do feel like I'm also picking up a lot of emotion in the collective, the fear, the change, and how uncomfortable that can be. And so remember, partner, request a most benevolent outcome with your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters. They're all around you, always willing to come in and help you on this transformative energy journey that you're on at the moment. So yeah, I love that these two cards are kind of supporting each other. Let's see if I can, there we go. Transformation, that you are coming into all that you are at this time and space. And for some of you, it's this very new version of yourself, because all you are is very different than who you've been, because you're coming into your gifts and talents in a way that maybe you didn't even recognize you had them. You didn't even recognize how powerful you are in being able to manifest what you want, how much love you do have to give, and how worthy you are to receive whatever you're receiving, whatever is coming in for you, whether it's that new job, that new opportunity, that new resource, that new relationship. So this transformative energy, I do feel like is from now until the end of June, something big is going to transform into your life. Meeting that new person that's going to come in and help, meeting a new situation that's really going to take you to a new tribe, a new group, a new satisfaction of what you've been feeling and believing that you should be or could be or want to be. There's a lot coming in that's going to be able to support that. And so not blocking it, not holding off by feeling like you're not good enough or you're not worthy enough, or whatever changes you have to make just feel like so terrifying that for some of you, it might feel like you shouldn't make them or you should stay stuck. And we don't want to do that. We always want to be moving forward. Yeah, Barry, absolutely. Absolutely. Good morning, Amy. Good morning. So, lot of energy out there right now. Drink your water, eat your good food, get your exercise, get your rest, meditate when you need to, sit in presence when you can. And yes, if you are looking for support, I would absolutely invite you to the Lightworkers Connection Circle twice a month. We meet again on April, I think it's 19th, Tuesday the 19th. Let me look. Yeah, Tuesday the 19th. And you can go to SheilaTillich.com under her events tab and register for free. All right. So, loving you all, sending you lots of light and love. There. I just dropped it in the chat box. So there it is. All right. Whew. Archangel Muriel. Archangel Muriel, invoke her. Help her to understand your feelings. Help her to give you the courage to move through your feelings so you can do what you need to do for yourself. And don't feel selfish. Don't feel guilty for doing what you need to do for yourself. Because whenever you do what you need to do, what you're being guided to, what you're being called to, that is going to allow more blessings and abundance and prosperity and resources to flow to you. When you're striving and driving and pushing against what no longer serves you, or where you don't feel like you belong anymore, but you're afraid to make the change, that's when you block your blessings and your abundance. So even if there's a change that's coming that is scary, or even if there's a change that's coming that you don't know how that is going to completely look as you move forward, just know that if you stay in the faith, you stay in the flow, you live in alignment, you check in with your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters, follow your gut, you're always going to go in the right direction. Yeah, there's going to be obstacles and challenges. Yeah, it's not going to be easy peasy. Nothing is. We're in the school of life to overcome these obstacles and challenges. But the more you get into flow, the less those obstacles and challenges are. The easier it is to overcome them. And that's where we need to strive and drive to get to, is to get into this grace and ease of flow. And partnering with your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters, that's how you do that. Learning how to take those nudges, those signs, and acting and trusting and acting on them. Listening to your gut no matter what. That is how you start getting into connection. When you keep trying to overthink it, when you keep letting your ego, your fear, your egoic fear run the show, you're always going to bump your nose in a way that you've bumped your nose before, and it feels bad, and you don't have something you need, or you're not safe and stable in the way that you thought you would be. But if you can really check in with your solar plexus, check in with that power center, the seat of your soul, your humanity for yourself, empowering yourself to be creative and to go in the way that you are feeling is for you, even if you don't know exactly what's is the next step. But if you take the step you're on, the next step will be revealed. And honestly, guys, I have been using that system for about 5 years now. Every time I don't know what the next step is, I just take the step I'm on. And I do the best I can on that step. And the next step gets revealed. That's how that works. And sometimes that's where the faith comes in. We have to have the faith that the next step will be revealed. And it always will be. It always will be. But sometimes when we're on a step and it's scary and it's uncomfortable and it's not someplace we've ever been before, we need to be on that step for a minute. We need to be there for a minute. We need to understand that it is going to take us in the right direction, that we're going to have everything that we need on that step. And that's the faith. Believing in your higher power, whatever that is, whatever that looks like for you. Knowing that there's more than just this physical reality. And that's what I've been teaching for the past 2 years. How to get into the connection with the more, living in alignment with your purpose, so that you can trust and act on the information that you're receiving. All right, guys. I'm going to leave it there. What if the feelings of fear of not belonging where you are going? That's the old program, Stacy. That's the old story. That's the old unworthiness. I'm not good enough. I don't deserve. Who am I? Yeah, honey. So we need to work on that. We need to work on helping you feel empowered and worthy to receive. That you are good enough, that you are special, that you are needed, that your gifts and talents are important. Yeah. So it's unworthiness. And I'm doing a couple things now to help people with that. So you reach out if you're ready for more healing work. So I'm getting certified in the Compassion Key, which is going to be helping with a lot of that. That's actually going to be very supportive and very easily integrated into my IET, Integrative Energy Therapy healing sessions. So I'm not doing something different. I'm doing something that's going to support what I'm already doing. So I'm bringing more to the table by the end of the year. And so I'm really looking forward to that because this is a journey and there is no destination. And we have to keep going where we're called. So Stacy, keep going where you're called, honey. Keep going. You're welcome. Whew, that was a great question. All right, guys, have a beautiful rest of your Wednesday. For those of you joining me in the Intuitive Guidance course, I will see you at 6:30 tonight. For those of you who would like to jump in, there are spots available. You can go to guidance311.com. Link is actually in the description box if you want to claim your spot and join us. All right. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.